And what are the sort of 3 steps to applying perfume?
The best answer is a quote by Coco Chanel. And Coco Chanel said, apply perfume wherever you want to be kissed.
Oh, I remember reading that quote. So where is that? I mean, just anywhere on your body?
Depends on you. I don't know where you like to be kissed.
Hi everyone, and thanks for checking out my channel. In this episode, we're going to meet the Hennessy that left the cognac business behind and became a world-renowned perfumer. Wow. Yes, that Hennessy.
Have you had any work affairs?
Work affairs?
I've done my homework on you. What was it like growing up as a Hennessy?
So when I grew up in cognac. You know, in order for a brandy to be called cognac, you need to produce it in cognac. And I grew up until I was 10 years old over there. It's a small town. So growing up there was very lonely in a way. But when my parents divorced, my mother took us to Paris. And then I became to have a more social life. I'm like, thank God my mother divorced. But no, to be a bit more serious in regards to your question, I remember as a child feeling a lot of pressure on my shoulders, feeling that the name carried too much weight in a way. And it didn't feel so good, to be honest.
Because you're the 8th generation.
Correct.
Lucky number 8.
Really?
Oh, in China, 8 is the lucky number. It means
Fantastic.
money.
Oh. I just had my cards being read 2 days ago, and she said, oh, I see a lot of abundance for you. You'll never miss anything.
Did she know your name was Hennessy?
Yeah.
I can tell you that too. How do you think your parents divorced?
I have a strange situation. The father of my father is married to the mother of my mother. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repeat that.
太有趣了，这种大家庭的竞争，还有斗，还有大家庭跟就是真的是门当户对。
My grandfather married 3 times, so my mother's mother was his 3rd wife. So when they were married,
so they had
children from previous weddings,
yes.
Marriages, and because they were raising those kids together, they thought it would be a great idea to marry them when one was 17 and one was 19, which you can imagine, catastrophe ready to happen.
Let's talk about some of these beautiful perfumes. Here we have Good Girl Gone Bad.
Yep.
Is that the kind of girl you like?
That's the kind of girl every man likes.
No, really? 高富帅富豪喜欢什么样的女人？如何嫁给豪门？ So tell us about the kind of woman that every man likes.
I'm joking, but half joking, should I say. No, the Good Girl Gone Bad is part of a collection that I call In the Garden of Good and Evil. The woman has to be the proper good girl in society in front of everyone, but she doesn't need to be that good when it comes to be with her in private with her husband.
You know, we have another phrase for that in Chinese too. It's called 上的厅堂下的厨房 and then 入的卧房. So you want a woman who can go be out in the living room, in the kitchen, and down in the bedroom.
Correct. It's exactly the same. So you see, those images are completely international. I'm telling you, what everyone wants.
You have another fragrance called Love Don't Be Shy.
Correct. Love Don't Be Shy was meant to express the passion in a love relationship. This moment where you're so in love with your partner that you could just take a bite out of her. You know, you say when you're so in love that you have it under your skin.
Do you like a woman to be when she likes you, to be the initiator? Or do you initiate?
I don't mind both. Actually, think that the stronger a woman, the more interesting is the relationship.
And do you like strong women? So is your wife strong?
Very strong.
Ah.
I do like that. Yeah, because it makes everything more interesting, frankly.
You have another one called Liaison Dangereuse. Typical me.
Yeah.
Is that in relation to yourself? Have you had any work affairs?
Work affairs?
I've done my homework on you. 我做好功课，我知道
I
他有
can
过，
see that.
我知道他有过办公室恋情，就是现在就要逼着他说，
When I came to New York to introduce the brand, I went to Barney's first, and they said, you know what, we already have too much on our plate, so they declined immediately. And the next day, I had a meeting with Bergdorf, knowing that Barney's had just declined. So it was a really uncomfortable situation, because if Bergdorf said no, I had no distribution in the US, which, I mean, you just cannot have no distribution in the US. And the buyer at Bergdorf became my wife.
And so how long did that begin? When did the liaison begin?
Quite quickly.
And what is your advice on office affairs?
No. No office affairs. A really bad idea.
My clients, a lot of my friends were very curious, you know, how to spray. Do you spray it directly? Do you spray and then you walk through it? That's what I do. I spray mist and then I walk through.
I was going to say, this is exactly the don't.
Oh, really? 原来我都做错了。So, you know, we wanted to have a little perfume mini lesson today, because people don't know how to use what they don't understand.
The one thing I would not recommend is actually to spray the air, because you're losing so much perfume. So if you do that and you walk inside, how much perfume have you given to the sofa, the carpet, everything around you, but not yourself?
But in China, you know, people are sensitive to fragrances. So when is the right amount? Like, how much is too much, how much is too little?
But you can do it in many different ways. You know, you can spray the inside of your jacket, and then it doesn't feel too close to your nose. So it's there, if someone will smell it, but for you it's not too aggressive.
Yes.
You can do just the wrist. Again, you're not too close to your nose. I think the closer you're gonna get to your nose, the more you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna maybe be not as comfortable if you don't have the culture of perfume.
Well, I know the way the French, you know, bathe themselves is to do this. Instead of having a bath, they just...
So that's a question of, actually, it's interesting, because have you been to the Middle East?
Yes.
So that's bathing.
Oh.
Because it's a minute. I mean, it's literally at least 30 seconds of spray. When the French, we can do maybe 5, 6, 7, but we don't do 35 spray. So in perfume in general, I would say there's no don't. You know, everything what works for you is fantastic.
And what are the sort of 3 steps to applying perfume?
The best answer is a quote by Coco Chanel. And Coco Chanel said, apply perfume wherever you want to be kissed.
Oh, I remember reading that quote. So where is that? I mean, just anywhere on your body?
Depends on you. I don't know where you like to be kissed. But in my case, I spray my chest and I spray my clothes.
So show us how you spray your chest and your clothes, especially your chest.
For the clothes,
Yes.
I would do like that. And then I would probably finish like that.
Okay, now your chest.
No. Next question.
I usually have one signature perfume that I use, so that whenever, you know, my boyfriend smells it in another place, he thinks of me.
Yeah.
And do you have your own signature perfume, or you use a lot of different stuff?
I like the act of choice, you know. Having all my bottles and say what I'm in the mood for today, how I'm dressed, how is the weather. That's the perfect scent for today. Ooh.
What is your reaction?
This is really strong.
Killian, since you have a trained nose, I prepared a little blind sniff and tasting test for you, where I'm going to blindfold you and I'm going to let you sniff out what the stuff is.
Stuff is?
Nothing will go up your nose, don't worry.
Okay.
Nice and tight. 好喝，甚至好吃。我专门从北京带过来的小东西，看他能不能，看这位薛尼诗能不能猜得出来。然后现在呢，我们就给我们的嘉宾准备了一些我们国特别喜欢的一些离不开的东西，名字我就不说了，万一他 万一他听得到。
Ooh.
What ooh, what do you smell?
Plum and oak. What is it?
You're supposed to down it.
To finish it?
Yes. How does it taste? What do you think it is?
It could be a cognac.
Oh, 薛尼是觉得二锅头是干邑酒. Is it, what kind of cognac is it?
It's a young cognac.
是个年轻的干邑酒，他觉得. All right, I'm going to give you a different flavor.
Okay. Ooh.
What is your reaction?
This is really strong.
这个，而且因为我们啊，这个酒精其实是53%。Which is better?
First one.
原来公子觉得二锅头比茅台好，果然二锅头是他选择的。Okay, we're going to show you now.
Okay.
So this is our Chinese beloved 二锅头. Everybody drinks it.
Was the first one or second one?
This is the first one.
Okay, the first one
This
is
is
acceptable.
43%.
Okay. How much is this?
And this costs like €2.
Okay.
This is, have you heard of 茅台? 茅台 is the
Yes, okay.
from Guizhou.
Yeah.
This is a just under $300 bottle
Yeah.
right here of 53% alcohol.
Oh, this is way too strong. Wow. This is incredibly strong.
But this is the drink of you know the affluent and
Really?
well connected in China.
Wow.
Mao Tai. And with drinks should go food. So today I brought you 2 snacks, Chinese snacks, that we Chinese never leave China without. Oh, 我喜欢它，很能吃. How does it taste?
Spicy.
Spicy? Really?
What do you mean, really? You know. Really spicy.
Oh, well, you can have more alcohol if it's too spicy.
Yeah. But good.
It's good, you like it?
Yeah.
This is chicken's foot.
放炸. Really good.
我们来个特写. Do you think it's vegetable or do you think it's meat?
It looks like meat, but if you ask, it's going to be vegetable. What is it?
It's vegetable.
Yeah.
It's not spicy, so you can actually finish this.
It is spicy too, no?
What do you taste?
Spicy too.
原来轩尼诗家就不能吃辣.
It's good too. What
Yeah,
is it?
this is called 辣条.
La tiao.
辣条.
I feel like you like really strong drinks, strong taste. You like very strong flavors. Why do you like only very delicate scents when you like such strong flavors in your mouth?
That's a very good question. 好问题，我也纳闷了。如果我们中国人那么喜欢吃浓的东西，为什么我们浓的香水不太喜欢呢？
That there is no reason why Chinese would accept such complex and strong flavors and would not accept in the very near future complex and strong scents.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting a new video each week with tips and tricks that I think will help all of us lead a better life.